Hello everyone, I'm DW and welcome back to Orcs Must Die. Today we are doing an alternative take of the balcony. So let's go. This was the level where of course we had the ice amulet. You might remember as it was just a sort of long tunnel, but the way that we are going to do this level is kind of interesting. You can actually send guys up and around in a way that's a lot of fun. So, let's open our spellbook. Going right with the Steel Weaver.
Isn't that all?
Talk over a lot of people, but yeah. So, we're going to bring the Ice Amulet, Ring of Lightning, of course, the Brimstone, Tar, Grinders, Archers, Barricades, Shock Zappers, and Floor Burners. So, our first step is, well, what we're going to do is we're going to send them up over this bridge, and our main kill box is going to be right there. Now, unfortunately, we do have to deal with a lot of flyers, so we're going to be putting archers there and shock zappers up there. That's pretty much the general strategy, so why don't we get our barricades down? You can send them up either side. I just have a preference for this left side. Now, unfortunately, we don't quite have the money to set up all the barricades, but we can put some tar down here. This first wave is all flyers, so it's not that big of an issue. We're going to mainly just deal with them with the Ice Amulet, because that's all we really have. Tried to take out all three of them, but didn't quite have the right angle. Now we know how to deal with fire babies. Run up, right click, and they're dead. So now we have all of our money. We can buy a single archer. We can't quite get all the setup that we want up here, but we can. Oh no, we can't even get the barricade. And we'll get the barricade before this wave is done. Now we have the money for the barricade. I think I want to save up for a grinder first. Yeah. So eventually we'll get 2 grinders up and a ton of shock zappers in that hallway, and pretty much nothing will get through. So why don't we set our last barricade there just in case things do get through. And we have just enough to place down some brimstone. This wave is all runners and a knoll. So here comes the knoll. We'll deal with knolls the way we normally do. We'll just freeze them right on top of the grinder. Our main worry is having a runner get by, because that can be a pain. And now, unfortunately, we just have to deal with these flyers. We don't get enough money early on to set up an adequate kill box, at least the way that we're doing this level currently. So, we're going to have to run back and wait for our mana to recharge and deal with flyers the old-fashioned way. Not terribly efficient, but it's kind of unfortunate. Try and use the alternate attack on the Ice Amulet here, and it's fairly effective. There we go. Taken out by the archer. So why don't we get more archers to deal with flyers, since we don't quite have everything we want up here. Now there's this weird bug in this corner where you can't place a floor trap like in line with that brimstone for whatever reason. It's only on that side too. So maybe I should have went up the other side, but it's not that big of a deal. Now, it doesn't seem like the lightning cloud deals, like if enemies are flying through it, it doesn't seem like it will hit them. We have a ton of fire babies coming through, but we can deal with them. I don't know why I'm running up through the orcs. I don't know what was going through my head. See, the lightning ring, sometimes it just doesn't really work very well on the flyers. I don't know, other times it'll take them out pretty quickly, but sometimes not so much. still, we have more flyers coming through, and I've gotten to a rather terrible position where we have to play some whack-a-mole here with this bridge. We have even more flyers coming through. I probably should have set up some shock zappers first before setting up the grinders. But, oh well. And I don't think that... Oh no, there's actually even more flyers coming through. The Ring of Lightning does work great on the fire babies, though. Get that health pickup, and why don't we set up some grinders here? Thought I was going to place shock zappers, but oh well. We'll get another Floor Scorcher there. Now we have mostly ice, or mostly flyers, and a ogre. We can deal with ogres, no problem though. And those grinders actually deal pretty decent damage to the flyers. Helps if I know how to aim, but whatever. This strategy, at least the grinders work way better on ogres in the second game. Like, they'll just eat through ogres' health. Unfortunately, some of these guys did get through. This is certainly not my best run of this level with this strategy.
An interesting choice.
Thought I had enough, but guess not. So, start off by putting shock zappers right in these little archways here.
In your face.
We almost don't really have to worry about guys coming through. We can pretty much focus on flyers, because of that. Like, if the grinders don't get them, the Floor Scorchers will. If the Floor Scorchers don't get them, then the Brimstone there will. Eventually, I would love to get another Brimstone set down, but I don't think that I do that. No! And you have to be very careful about your energy, because if you do not have enough mana, that could happen. Now I pretty much have to run all the way back to the rift to heal up. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have did another recording of this level, but oh well.
Until later, I suppose.
Now I realize, like, oh yeah, I should probably get some shock zappers down.
Done and done.
Of course, this level is fairly short, so now we're going to get all the shock zappers down, and now pretty much no flyers are going to get through. We do have gnolls. Again, I shoot the ground for whatever reason. Now we can place shock zappers in this hallway there, and that's, you know, pretty unique. Like, you can't place any other ceiling trap there and be effective. So when I discovered this strategy, it really made me appreciate shock zappers. In fact, why don't we get a few more down? You can really only get 3. I think you might be able to get 4, but I don't think so. Look, all those runners can't even get through. In fact, we haven't had a single guy get to the bridge, so on that front we've been doing quite well. And this is, of course, wave 8, so we only have one more wave to go. Might as well
An
buy Burning
interesting
Pitch.
choice.
Let's see if anybody actually gets up to us. No, look at that. Might as well throw down a lightning cloud. Oh, we have an ogre coming through. The ogre has a better chance of getting through there, so we should probably freeze him. You gotta love it when the grinders like suck in the guys. And, oh, I love that. And there we have it. So yeah, I don't know. This level's pretty cool. I think it would be better if there was less flyers and more guys, at least for this strategy, but oh well. Anyway, I've been DW. Thank you for watching.